Oh. Where did you come from, Kathmandu? No. That's not right.
I seem to have spotted a cut. Good day. I seem to have spotted a cut.
Once I was 20 years old.
Which one of these sounds better? The aluminum sheet or the metal sheet? Which one of these sounds better?
Did you just get to a point where you thought he was dumb because he just said which one's better, the metal sheet or
the aluminum sheet? And
which
they're
are
both
both fucking
metal.
metals?
Yeah.
Fucking
yeah,
dumb.
Anyway, shall we begin?
What?
Don't ask questions that you don't want the answer to.
Oh, I want the answer to that question. Oh. No. Excuse me. Okay.
Scooby-Doo, my friend, Scooby-Dooby-Doob. Where are you? You just take that loss there. You don't risk it.
You do.
You just don't risk it.
Fucking hell.
Oh, shall we begin?
Yes, we shall.
Wait a minute. Oh, there it is. Oh. Soon I'm 16. That's the right mic, right?
Probably.
Yeah, it is. Oh.
Done. Sliding.
You're an asshole.
How am I the asshole?
You're an asshole.
This is your chair, not mine.
You're an asshole.
Alright. Yeah.
What? Huh? What?
I don't fucking know.
Oh no, I'm cooked, son.
Yeah, seems fair.
Hello, everybody. It is me, Darcy. It's Kris.
Yes.
Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to the Unnamed Podcast where we sit here for a time, talking rubbish and whatever else comes to my amazing mind. We'll start things as we often do with channel news. Hey,
Yes.
you got a problem with that?
Do I? That's how we always start it.
That is how we always start it. Channel news. What's coming out this week? Well, we'll start with the little important part. It's actually Tuesday today, not Wednesday. That's why everything's a little bit different. That's why I look like death.
What does that mean? You look like death?
Because on Tuesday I just die.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, no, that's how I. That's
Apparently, I haven't seen him on a Tuesday.
That's how it works. No, you haven't ever.
No.
It took me a lot to come back to life today.
Yeah. My bad.
So thank you for that. No, so we're doing this on Tuesday, which means technically only one thing has come out this week, which was Screen Cheat.
True.
But what is coming out tomorrow, which is actually a surprise for Kris this time,
It is.
and not just his own incompetence and laziness, is what is coming out tomorrow. Your stint as a border security officer.
Yeah.
Was really, really good.
Oh, he did well.
Yeah, so we've got Screen Cheat that came out on Monday. Contraband Police came out on Wednesday.
Yes.
It's now Friday.
Yes.
Again, it's we're in a weird spot right now because I know normally we do it on a Wednesday, whereas any changes that are going to happen have already happened at that point.
True.
So between now and when this comes out, these numbers could all be wrong. But we're up to 53 subscribers.
Generally, it's always wrong. It has the chance of being wrong anyway.
Well, generally, yes, it does.
Because
but usually,
we record this on a Wednesday, it comes out on a Friday.
Yes, but usually we record it Wednesday night, so therefore any kind of changes have already happened because stuff all comes out Wednesday morning.
Oh, yeah.
It is possible that, once the American crowd see stuff, that there's changes, but there's generally not.
Yeah, no.
What is my phone doing? My phone is doing stuff. Anyway, what was I going to say? Yeah, yellow.
What? Why yellow?
So yeah, we're up to 53 subscribers. It's fucking amazing.
It is.
That number's like always growing. I looked at the video that came out this morning, because obviously I looked at it yesterday and I was like, oh sweet, no views. I watched it this morning and I was like, oh sweet, 40. Well, how does it have so many views? But apparently people just like some of our videos. It's the weirdest shit, man.
Yeah.
It is the weirdest shit. Sometimes we're getting shit like. Sometimes it's like a video just go, and sometimes a video just don't. And like sometimes it's like a video that we have spent and like we love so much.
Yeah.
Like the Halloween racing one. That was like such a production for us. Doesn't get seen, and then something stupid like Super Bunny Man is just like
production?
blowing up.
That wasn't Halloween.
Yeah, it was.
Was it? Oh shoot, it was
Halloween, King of Halloween.
I was thinking of the wrong thing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, that was probably one of the hardest things we've ever filmed.
Yeah.
And it like just nothing, but then something stupid that took us like 5 minutes
Yeah.
just explodes. The other one,
even looking at some of the shorts, like some of them got really high numbers on it. And when I looked the other day, one of the ones that may have been the funniest, me getting hit in the back of the head by a chair, a moving chair. Yeah, that got barely anything on it.
technically you were hit in the head by our entire apparatus, but
Well, true.
no, but so it's a little bit of a mixed bag, but it's so awesome that we're still seeing that growth, and in fact we're actually seeing more growth now. And I suppose that's something that kind of happens the larger you get. Like, even though we are, in terms of YouTube talking world, teeny tiny little babies.
Oh, yeah.
Babies. Bubs. No, we're still fucking, we're still seeing, like, as we hit 50, and, like, normally when we hit, like, get a new 10 subscribers, that takes, like, 2 months.
Normally, yeah.
And it's, like, in the last, like, week and a half, we've had like 20 subscribers added.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
I mean, the shorts have probably helped out with that.
The shorts definitely have helped out, and there'll probably be more. I've got to talk to Jordan about getting that one of me just dancing backwards down the street. The one where I think I ended up with a slight concussion.
I don't remember it, to be honest.
I've got to get that video of him, because I'll put that up, because it's just me being a fucking moron. But yeah, in other channel news, what have I done? I've edited 3 of the snow trip videos together.
Yes.
So we have me and Jordan hitting the snow.
Yes.
We have the apartment tour.
Yes.
And we have the first night in town, which is one of my favorite videos, because it is just like, oh mate, listening to us talking and how hard we are breathing. And it's just like we walked up like 40 steps and we're just like,
oh yeah, we were screwed. Actually, no, it wasn't even 40 steps. Most of that was a ramp.
God, that was that tiring. Like,
oh yeah.
Like, that is something I noticed in
Jordan
most
the
of
friggin' show off getting to the top with breath. Oh, shit.
But no, like, there's something in the night video which is hilarious, because it's hard to see anything because it was so fucking dark there.
Oh, well, there's no lights there.
You hear me and Jordan talking, and we're like, okay, Kris, you're in the lead. And Jordan goes, yep, 5 seconds, he's already gone in the wrong direction.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's pretty funny. So look for that to come out. They're short videos, but they'll just be put under the normal video kind of thing. What else have I done? Super Bunny Man's, the newest episode is edited, ready to go, so that'll be next week. Me and Kris did film a Lethal Company, but it's kind of unusable.
Oh, what happened?
What happened is that Kris didn't turn off his in-game chat.
Oh, yeah.
So we have the audio, but we also have an echo of every single thing that Kris says. And whilst everything else is synced up, it's always about 3 seconds behind everything.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
Because you're coming through my microphone, which is being directly recorded, but then the game is also letting your voice come through it, which has a slight delay. So I don't actually think we can use it. I have been editing it. I'm like, maybe I can just mute my game footage, like my game audio, and just have just use your game audio. I might play around with that. But if it's no good, it's no good. So, it wasn't a very good thing. It was kind of us learning about the game. If to be perfectly honest, but Kris fucked up that recording, and you actually noticed it at one point. You go, "Oh, my mic's on." And you never did anything to fix it. And it's not even. It's actually so bad because the in-game chat is so loud compared to the rest of in-game noise. So it's like there'll be me like running around and noises happening around me, and then it's like I'll see a massive spike, and it's like, oh, that's Kris talking. And then I like look at that compared to like the spike in the audio. It's like, yep, about 3 seconds afterwards.
Oh god. Okay, fair enough.
So.
I did honestly
do a little bit of work there.
That's something I didn't think about. While I did notice it, I do admit I did notice it, but I didn't think about it.
No, see, and that's kind of where I know there's a few games that we've talked about where it's like you're like, oh, we should really use in-game chat, and it's like you think it's a good idea because you've seen other people do it. But until you've actually tried to sort that crap out, you don't realise that it's actually a terrible idea because it's also the worst quality audio you can ever have. Of course it is. Like, it is, and it's so bad. And because I can hear you on the mic and through the game, it's like I can tell how tinny the game is making you sound. Okay, it's like, you're talking normally, and then the other one's like, and it's like, oh, fuck me.
Okay.
Yeah. And my hair is in its emo stages right now.
Yeah.
I've
been like that for a while.
Fringe for fucking days.
Yeah,
I gotta get that trimmed up sometime this week.
Keeping it short now.
I'm just gonna go back and get like all of the sides and back and everything kind of cut back down to a 1. Yeah. And I'll probably keep it like this for a couple months, and then I'll just start letting it grow again. Like once the top is a little bit more substantial in length than the rest of it, because the rest of it grows faster than the top because it's noticeable growth.
Yeah.
So it looks like the rest is getting really long while the top's staying the same, but it's like the top's actually getting longer as well, but the rest is just because it goes from like no hair to some hair. Yeah. It's like it looks like it's overtaking in growth, and I'm just like, no. And because of the way I like to style my hair, I need the top to have more length so I can fuck around with it.
Oh, that's fair.
Otherwise, I end up like just with a bulbous head. I don't like that.
I mean, it's kind of what I'm doing at the moment as well. Mine's surprisingly not noticeable at all. Then it does come down to about here.
Yeah. Then I'll just like let it get long, and once it's long again, I'll trim it down again. You know me. Biannual haircuts. What else is happening? I have started editing down the Boxing Day beatdown, trimming off the front and back where we were just drunk idiots. So there's that. That's coming. I can't think of what else we've done. We're definitely talking about channel news.
Yes.
Something.
It was.
Anyway, I was telling you that I've done some editing. I'm sure I've edited something else this week, but I can't for the life of me remember what it was.
I couldn't tell you.
No. Because you do nothing.
Yes.
I definitely did something. I spent a whole day editing.
What else did we record?
I don't know. It's always a weird thing.
I know we didn't record much the other day.
Did I edit yesterday? I can't even remember what day I was doing. As I said, I was dead today. Today is my dead day.
Fair.
Today is the day I'm legally allowed to just die. Wait, what? No, see, that's not true. You can just legally die every day.
It only costs you a little bit of money.
Nah, it's not even your money. You're dead.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so that's all. We're up to 53 subscribers. Yes. That's getting larger all the time, and it's making me very happy.
Yes. Stuff has been edited.
We're editing stuff. We're both back at work now, so things are getting hectic.
Yeah.
My brain just not functioning. Bloop.
Stuff's in the works.
Stuff from the snow video. More videos from the snow, I should say.
Yes.
Coming.
Yeah, it was fun.
And,
I still haven't... I don't remember you
Kris needs to
dancing
learn.
backwards.
No, because that wasn't from the snow. That was just literally the other night.
Oh, it was the other night. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
me and Jordan were just out, and I was just going backwards down the street.
Yeah.
Because I got a
Okay.
great rhythm. Anyway, we'll move on. We'll move on to other things.
Yes.
Reacher season 2 is over. That's just, one of the shows that I've added to my rotation of shows that I watch.
Yeah, yes.
So that's all finished up, but season 3 is in the works.
Awesome. That's good. It's what we want.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is good. Invincible season 2 part 2
Oh,
has had when they're going to release it
Announced.
revealed.
Yes.
Like the 14th of March or some shit like that.
Shove it.
Yeah, I'm just like, well done, guys.
Shove it.
Absolutely fucking nailed
I
it.
don't. Honestly, you know what? At this point, I don't
Oh, I don't
care. Yeah, I really
As
don't.
I said, it's going to have to be the best 4 episodes ever of any show ever to kind of make up for one, the lackluster first 4, and then the fact that there was quite literally a 3/4 of a year gap between part 1 and part 2.
That is true.
And we're not even talking like the anime style of like being like, oh, but it's like part 1 and part 2, and it's like, oh, okay, and it's like, yeah, so like this is 12 episodes and the second part's 12 episodes, and there's going to be a 3-week gap between the 2.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, oh,
You
so you
get
made
that.
24 episodes and you're just releasing them in 2 12-week blocks.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's fine.
But it is, I'm just like, oh, fuck me. It's kind of like the Attack on Titan thing, The final season, part 1, wait till next year for the final season, part 2. What the fuck? You can't call it the final season.
Well, no.
Put it out as 12
It
episodes.
wasn't final season part 1 until they were near the end of part 1. Which point they decided, well, this is part 1. Stay tuned for part 2. It's like, hang on, what?
Yeah. So I found that came out today, and I had a bit of a laugh about that because it was just like, fucking. Yeah, we're gonna put it out in early 2024.
Yeah.
In March. It's like, well, that's we're 3 months into the year at that point. It's not really early. We're into the second season of the year.
But in March. Oh yeah. It is technically the second season of the year.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not even the full season in a year.
Mm.
So it's
Look, years are weird.
it's still in the first 3 months.
We can all.
It's in the first quarter.
No, see that. But the first quarter's not early. A quarter of a year is not early.
Oh no, fuck.
It's like, yeah. We put it out within the first like 90 days of the new year. It's like cool, but that means that it's been like over 120 days since the last thing, and a year is only 365 days. So it's almost a third of a year.
Well, I suppose, yeah.
Since we've last seen it. So it's not all good. Yeah, it's not good. What else is happening? Palmon World, whatever it's called. Pokemon with guns.
Oh yeah. I've been seeing that showing up.
That's out for early access.
Oh.
I tried playing it.
Yep.
Some issues I found on the game that I was playing. I don't know if it was just because I was playing it on the Xbox.
Okay.
Or what, but it was like, create a character. You can't change this yet. And I was like, okay, let me have a look at all the settings, and no matter what I changed, the character didn't change looks. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm not creating a character.
Nope.
But, it
should be a fun one.
very, we called it Pokemon with guns.
Yes.
But I feel it's just more Ark Survival Evolved.
Yes.
With cuter creatures.
Because if I'm correct, isn't that the one that's like, yeah, we call it Pokemon with guns, but it's also one of those things that you can catch a whole bunch of them and basically have them just working for you.
Yeah,
As
you
long
build
as
you
they're
build
fed.
bases, you build like weapons and stuff. You gotta eat. You literally just beat the shit out of them, and then throw something to catch them. It's very very much like Ark survival.
Ark Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And instead of getting an egg to get your creature, you just beat it into submission and then throw a ball at it.
Yeah, that seems right. Yeah.
But it is quite fun. From
Yeah,
the
it's-
little bit I've played.
From everything I've seen, it looks fun. And as I said, I saw stuff a while back with trailers and everything, and then all of a sudden, last maybe 3 days or so, it's just had a resurgence on all of my stuff, and
Probably because it's come out, or at least in
yeah.
early access.
So I wasn't aware of it being early access, but yes,
I've also started playing the latest Yakuza game, or Like a Dragon game.
Yes.
We don't call it Yakuza anymore because connotations.
yeah,
We don't want to associate it with crime.
yeah, no, not at all.
Yeah, so
Yes,
I've been
yes.
playing The Man Who Erased His Name.
Yes,
I say I've been playing. I've literally played a couple of hours last night. It is
I've played a bit more Pokemon.
classic Yakuza. Obviously, yeah, of course you have, yeah, because you're such a cool guy.
Oh yes,
So
cool.
so cool.
Yeah, the coolest.
Yeah, absolutely fucking amazing.
As if you don't have the game.
I do have the game.
I said
but
as if you don't have the game. I just didn't articulate properly.
although I will say
Look
this.
at it
I will
next
say this, right?
Yes.
You and Jordan
Yes.
and a lot of people here
Yeah.
who are still playing Pokemon Go in Year of Our Lord 2024.
I haven't actually played it this year.
Oh, good.
I only briefly played it last year.
I'm just so. You played a lot last year. Let's not beat around
What
that.
do you mean I
bush.
played a lot last year?
Played a lot last year.
What?
But we're gonna have to take a hammer to you guys because that game was okay in 2016.
It hasn't gotten better.
It hasn't gotten better, and why are people still playing that?
Oh, it's
It's one of those things where it's like we're like, oh well, it's something to do. It's like, but you're not even really. You
no.
I might as well give you a phone screen with just a big red button in the middle that has a circle, and it's like when the circle touches the big red button, press it. Because that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. It's literally what you're doing. There are so many better games out there on the
I'm
phone.
aware of that.
But you guys are just like, no, it's got the Pokemons.
I don't fight for the game.
The Pokemons.
It's no argument that there's better games. I'm aware of it.
I'm just like, oh shit. And people are like, oh yeah, but you play stuff on your phone. I'm like, yeah, I'm sitting here playing Among Us. Or I'm sitting here fucking doing puzzles and shit.
The main things I do on my phone are puzzles.
It's like I'm sitting here playing the classic game of 2048. I think it's 2048. Let me.
I'm pretty sure that's it. That sounds right.
It's just my go-to game
Yeah, no, you do play that a lot.
because it's just. There's actually a few that I really like, but yeah, 2048.
Yeah.
It's just. It requires a little bit of forethought as
It
opposed
does.
to pressing a button every time the circle. Yes. Oh, but you gotta defend. You gotta defend your properties, Kris. You gotta defend your properties. You let someone think they're taking the gym, and then you put in your higher ranked Pokemon.
I haven't done that in years.
What the fuck are you talking about?
No, that's not what you did. You didn't put a higher rate Pokemon in. You just messed with them by feeding them a berry to fully heal them.
Sorry.
So instead of them
That's
having
the-
to beat it 3 times, they had to beat it like 8 times, depending on when I decided to stop screwing with
and that's the pro strat, and it's like, oh,
them. I haven't done that in like fucking 5
you guys are
years.
so cool.
No.
You guys are so cool.
What? Maybe 4 years ago was the last time I did that. Fucking I haven't done it.
So cool.
Oh, very. The coolest.
Oh man.
No, but like, Warwick plays it a lot.
Yeah, I know.
He's the one that sort of made that resurge in that group.
But I'm just like, guys, there's better things you could be doing. especially considering it's like Wednesday night. Oh, we gotta go there Wednesday night. It's the raid. What the fuck?
It's what happens.
It's like you're not even like. Oh.
And they have it planned out too.
So it's kind of like this, right?
Yeah.
There are games where you like do things like that, right?
Yeah.
World of Warcraft springs to mind, but it's like that requires like preparation, and planning, and doing stuff, and playing the game. Whereas like this is just like you just press a button until you catch something high, and if you don't catch it high, then you press some more button and make it powerful, and then it's literally like, don't get me wrong, Pikachu Let's Go is a terrible game.
Oh, it is.
I've played it to completion.
I'm aware of what you've done.
But even it is better than Pokemon Go.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Like, it's got the whole other word in there and everything. Pokemon Let's Go.
That is true. That is true.
Because
Well,
they
technically got
realise...
two extra.
Hmm?
Technically got two, well, one extra word in the name.
But, like, even they realised... Because their plan was just to take the hype of Pokemon Go and use it to make a game. But then, obviously, at some point during testing, they went, oh, actually, this isn't a game.
Nope.
This is just retarded.
It is. It really was.
And, oh my god, like, oh. It's just like on a Friday night, I'm out with Jordan. I'm like, oh, yeah, Pokemon.
Yep.
But I see a Pokemon.
Yep.
I was like, well, what do you do? I'm like, oh, I might sit here and read something. The other day, I was reading like the whole background for a game I have. But, I watched a football game. That was very funny.
Okay.
Because it was two incompetent teams, and it was just like mistake, and I'm sitting there pissing myself.
When was that?
No, that was the
That
night
after
where
I
you
left?
guys were all at the go.
Oh.
Remember the night there was no power, and you were like, "Let's," and everyone's like, "We're at the go," and I was like,
Yeah, the night of
"I hate the go."
the night of the reunion, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, "I hate the go," so I went to the Heritage. I just sat there watching a football game until you guys arrived, and I was like, "Okay, I'm done watching this," because it's 4 hours of my life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very funny though. Freaking terrible teams. Terrible teams. Terrible teams being terrible.
That's right.
Oh, but yeah, no. I can't believe how many of them are like Pokemon going. It's like, oh yeah, but we've got to represent. It's like, no. You and like 5 nerds are the only ones who care about this. Oh.
Oh man, that's...
Man.
Yeah, no,
Good times. Good times.
I tend to just play some puzzle games on my phone. That's mostly what I
Look,
play. Bit of Sudoku.
Look, I'm not gonna lie though, like, because it's one of those things where I'm like, just in life in general, if I'm sitting in a place with a bunch of people, and then we all just go to our phones, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I do.
They're like, oh no, but like we're all hanging out. It's like, no, we're not. You're on your phone. I'm on my phone. That person's on their phone, because none of us have anything to say to each other. So we're all just trying to do something to keep ourselves entertained. We might as well be at fucking home.
Like, what was happening like 10 minutes ago?
I was actually eating dinner, but
Well, you were, I suppose I was just sort of passing the time.
look, I'm not very entertaining when I'm just trying to have some fucking nutrients. Okay, okay.
True.
Sorry, I can't be a clown 90% of my life.
No, you do better. I mean, seriously.
I already do the best.
I don't know.
I am the best. Also, man, let me tell you, just to like quickly cut back to something, because it's always true when I say I'm the best. That editing that bunny, man, every single time I was like, I'm just the best. Bam, like the best thing. I'm just a legend, and you're like, no, you're. Oh, okay. Well, how did you do that?
Yeah, it was pretty. I do recall it being just a moment of like, well, fuck you, fuck off.
It was literally a point in there. I'm just like, I can see how much this is pissing you off, because every time I'm just like, I just can't help it. I'm a legend. It's like something good would happen. I'm like, and I can see you fucking hating it and being like, fucking stop. And I'm just like,
Fuck off.
I'm just a fucking legend. Anyway,
man.
but that's a very funny video for me because
Yeah. Bullshit. That's what it is.
what else happened? What else is going down? We went bowling this weekend.
We did.
That was infuriating.
How did Herman do it?
How was he bowling at like 40 kilometers an hour every time?
No, there was one time he didn't.
Oh, yeah.
But that's when he grabbed the heaviest ball that was there. Fucking hell.
Although we did like destroy two bowling lanes.
Yeah, we did.
Whoops.
Whoops.
Oh, very funny though. Very funny. What are you doing? There's nothing down here.
He's coming to join. No, he's walking through.
You can lie there. You gonna lie there? You lie there. Little weirdo. God.
You know, we did some damage in those games.
And then that first game, which was a mulligan, by the way, it had to be, where the game where every single person except me got like 3 or 4 attempts to get the strike.
Oh no, I didn't get 3 attempts.
You got more than
I
me.
got 1 extra attempt.
I got no extra attempts. It'd just be like, I'd knock out a bunch of pins, and knock out like 1 more, and then be like, you're done. And then like everyone else like knock out like 2 pins, put some more back, okay, go again. Knock out 1 pin, put some more back, go again.
Yep. It was
knock out 9 pins, put some more back. No, you didn't get the strike yet, have another shot at it.
It was legitimately, unless we got a strike, it would just keep resetting that round, basically. And it was just ridiculous. Actually, that didn't work for me, because I didn't end up getting a strike.
No, but you still had more.
I had an extra shot at it, and then it worked properly. But it sucked for me, because I knocked over 9. It then dropped them all down. And then because my next ball I only got 7, it's like, oh yeah, you got 7. It's like, hang on. Enough of this.
Yeah, man, that was funny. The second round. Oh, the second round. Poor Herman.
What do you mean, poor Herman?
He bowled like 7 strikes and didn't get 200.
Yeah, he did. He did.
He just, he choked at the end.
He was literally saying at the start of all of that, he's like, I don't bowl often. Like, I've only ever gotten over 100 once in my entire life. And then both games, over 100.
Yeah, but he didn't get 200, did he?
No, he didn't. But he still did better than all of us.
Yeah, he did.
By a long shot.
Fine. Although...
I was amazed in that second game that I even got over 100.
Oh, mate, I was telling you.
It's just like right at the end, I started getting strikes. It was like, and I've cleared 100.
Me and Jordan, when we're actually both bowling, because the first game I was really stiff and I couldn't really get down.
Yep.
The second game, because of the first game, I was a little bit looser. But like whenever we're both in the same spot, it's always a tight game.
Actually, you know what I think we need to do? We need to take Herman again, but we can't go to lane 4.
Okay.
When we were on lane 6, his bowling was pretty shit. It was pretty shit.
I think all of our bowling was pretty shit on lane 6. Because I'm also fairly sure, because the second we moved from lane 6, a lot of our balls that were curving started
just going dead straight. They were going
and I was like, yeah, see, I know we don't know how to put curve on balls.
No, we don't. We really don't.
But like, you'd bowl on lane 6 and it'd be like, and you're like, I'm pretty sure I went straight down the middle, and then on lane 4 you're just like, boom, you're like, yeah, I did go straight down.
I was even like with Finn when he was pushing it down the ramp. You'd watch it go dead straight, and then right at the end, it would just curve, and it's going dead straight as if it's gonna hit the center pin, and then it would just hit the 2 at the end.
Yeah.
But as soon as we got to 4, it
Although,
stopped
did you
happening.
also notice on 4, Jordan at one point goes, it's not dropping a pin, and we're like, what? He goes, yeah. The middle back pin. And it's like, so when you bowl, there's nothing to hit the ones behind it. And I was like, I'm like, it's only not dropping it sometimes. Literally after my 2 strikes, it didn't drop that pin, and I watched the ball, it went bam, and then it kind of curved off, and there was just 1 pin sitting there standing up, and I'm like, if that other fucking pin had been there,
it would have knocked it over.
Oh, but that happened to me a few times on lane 4.
It did.
Like, I don't know what happened. in that second game, but I had 2 pins directly next to each other, and I hit the first one head on, and it went flying that way, and the ball went that way and just left the other pin just, and I was just like,
That happened to me like 4
like how
times.
the fuck did that? Look at the speed, it's like 30 kilometers. I'm like, yeah, no, that pin should not have fucking.
I shouldn't have devoted it that much.
What is that pin nailed?
It was ridiculous.
Oh man, it was fucking
It
hilarious.
was a lot of fun, but holy shit. It's a lot better than our last time we played. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, but like
Jordan and I were fucking dead.
Yeah,
When
but that's
we got
because
there,
again, last time we went on a Thursday. We shouldn't go on a Thursday. We should really probably go on a Sunday evening.
Yeah.
Because Saturday's a little bit too hectic there.
Oh yeah.
All the people were like, I got nothing to do. Also, it was the last day of last weekend of school holidays.
Yeah, it was actually. Yeah.
So that's probably played into it because people were like, gotta take all of the kids out, and you're like, why are all of the kids here?
It was ridiculous. It was horrid.
Well, yeah. But laser tag was also fucking hilarious as always.
Oh yeah, of course it was. Fucking just Herman just popping his. You'd see his.
Why
head.
is he such a tall motherfucker?
You just see his head pop over something. It's like, oh, it's Herman, and next thing you know, you've been hit. And it's like, what the?
Yeah. Or
Holy
fucking Jordan.
Oh,
No, but I do.
got
I
invincibility
love the
too
fact.
many times.
I love the fact that because we only ever play free for all,
We do, yes.
it's like you'll literally see someone be like, "Cool," they see you. You two are in like a fucking fight, and then all of a sudden it's just like some dude's just like
You just shoot you from somewhere
walks
else.
up right behind you, boop, got you, and then you're like, "What the fuck?" And then the other person goes, "I got him," steps out, and boop, I got 2.
What I enjoyed was shooting Herman with rapid fire.
Oh, it was. I can't.
At his wait for it, aiming at his chest, and he hit me first. I'm like, wait, hang on a second. What do you mean?
Dude, whenever I get rapid fire, it's my favorite thing because I literally just stand next to the person who shot me because it's a 3-second cooldown.
Yeah.
And then it was just like, they're like, okay, got you. I've got 10 seconds to get away. And then it's like, hyper mode. And they go, no. And you're just like,
Yeah.
right, next person.
See, I don't know what it was. Like every other time I played, getting that, I could just down a whole bunch of people. But for some stupidly annoying reason, every time I got it the other night, no.
Dude,
I'd get it and say, hell yeah, then I get killed. It was like, well, fuck.
that game, I was doing great. I was in 3rd place for like the entire game. And then like at the last second,
Yeah.
I think Clinton got
I think if we want to do like laser tag, we need to go to Fun Zone.
I think if we want to do laser tag, we need to go to paintball.
Then it's not laser tag.
Yeah, I know, but it's just.
Maybe even laser skirmish because that's fun too.
I still prefer to do paintball.
No, well, yeah, we've got to do it eventually. But
It's just.
what I mean
little-
is like,
it's just a little bit.
what I mean is-
more.
if we're only gonna do laser tag,
Oh,
it's the one at the bowling center. It's small.
oh, it is.
there's-
Yeah. You wouldn't want any more than the 6 people in there.
No, hell no. And then,
Although,
but if you go to
you could
Fun
probably
Zone,
do 8. You could probably do 8.
unless they've changed it at Fun Zone, there's 2 floors.
I have never been to Fun Zone.
Yeah, well, yeah. So it's 2 floors, and there are when there's walls, it's an actual wall that goes right to the ceiling.
Right.
So you can literally hide behind something, whereas most things that are in there, if we wanted to hide behind them, we've got to squat down.
True.
Yeah. So there isn't really much hiding that you can do.
Oh look, if we were gonna if we're just gonna go and do a day, and it's like, oh, okay, let's instead of like doing the bowling and we're just gonna go like, let's go do laser tag.
Yeah.
See, I think the problem is that I don't. Does Fun Zone have a bar? Because it's
No,
more
that is
designed
the
for
gap. It
children.
is designed for children, but the laser tag is better.
Okay. As I said, like paintball's probably our best bet.
Yeah.
Like I actually have been looking it up because there's a paintball place not far from here.
Oh yeah, I'm worried of that.
And like you just have to kind of like book it, and like they're like, yeah, we'll do anything from like 4 people up.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm actually kind of thinking about that with like my birthday coming up, and just being like, okay, well, do I just say like once a day, hey lads, it's fun Saturday.
Yeah.
Let's go for a fucking drive down to this paintball.
As long as it's
And
my
let's get-
weekend off.
Let's get like 10 20 of us, however many, like, invite your friends. We'll go fucking do paintball, and we can bring in.
What's the date is your birthday again?
My birthday's the 8th of Feb, but I wouldn't be doing it on that day because that day's not
the weekend.
A weekend. But I was like looking at it like a weekend in Feb. I was actually thinking March.
So that makes sense because I've already said yes to a party on that weekend. So the weekend directly after your birthday.
Well, that's Caleb's.
I thought you said the 8th.
Oh.
Caleb's is on the 17th.
Yeah, that's the week after. Technically, I think my birthday's on like a Thursday, so it's like the weekend after.
Yeah, it is Caleb. So I've said yes to a party the weekend of your birthday.
Yeah, well,
and then I've got Caleb's the next week.
Yeah. No, I've actually thought about that because
I've taken that weekend off though, so I just have 3 weekends off in a row.
I have done paintball in summer, and it is fucking unbearable.
So March isn't going to be much better.
No, but my thing here with summer here isn't the heat, because it's not hot.
No, it's not.
It's like when people come on, we're in a heat wave right now. And what was the temperature today? Like 32 degrees.
What was it? 32 or was it high?
I don't fucking know. I don't look at the temperature.
It's 29 at the moment.
Is it 29 at the moment?
Yes.
It was probably 32. Because it hasn't been sunny. It's been cloudy.
It has. Yeah.
The sunlight comes out for like 20 minutes, and
today,
the problem with here is the humidity. And in March, the humidity will drop off.
Yeah, true. It should do.
Because as we go into those winter months, there's no humidity.
Yeah.
Or the humidity drops to a sustainable
bearable level.
But when I did it last time, it was the heat. It wasn't humidity. It was the heat because we were running around playing paintball in 42 degree weather,
which is pretty.
So you're literally stopping between every game and being like, and a dude's like walking by, it's like, hey, who needs your face mask cleaned? And you're like, me, I need my face mask cleaned. You're like, oh yeah, just a little bit more here, and like just like squirt. It's like, okay, come on, give me a real squirt. It's like, you're like, thank you, fuck. Come on, I'm dying here. I'm literally dying. And he's like, yeah, okay, I suppose I'll give you a squirt. He's like, I gotta go fill up my water again. Why? Oh, I just cleaned off those guys over there. It's like 7 of you just lying in a puddle of water, and you're just like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
And then you see another guy lying in a puddle of water, and you're like, he hasn't been squirted. That's just his sweat.
Oh, damn.
But yeah, no, I would love to do paintball.
What are we talking about for that?
I don't know. I really don't know. I'm all over the place. We're talking about bowling. We're talking about going out. We're talking about fucking this Saturday. Kris is gonna hit up karaoke.
It's gonna be fucking something. I can't sing for shit.
Nah, mate. Listen to me speak right now. You can hear it, can't you? My silky, dulcet tones are not quite as silky and dulcet as they usually are.
Jesus Christ.
There's a bit of
still better than my singing.
There's a bit of a crackle in there.
I'm aware.
So I'm hoping that like by Friday that's kind of
eased off and gone.
Eased off a little bit.
Yeah.
But you know.
That'd be nice.
But otherwise we'll just be like, oh well, I'm a creaky boy tonight.
Yeah.
So you go out Friday night, chat to the lads, fucking talk to Jordan.
Yeah.
Be like, Jordan, karaoke tomorrow night, and he's gonna be like, nah, I'm too cool for that. Pokemon Go. Be like, Jordan.
You will be. That's probably how that's gonna happen too.
Be like, just fucking come out and have some fun with the bros.
Jesus.
And he's like, no, I can't do that. I was like, Jordan.
Because he sings more than I do.
He should. Like, I don't know if I've ever told you this, but every fucking Thursday night for 4 years of my life,
you did karaoke.
Was karaoke.
Yeah.
We go down to the Reach. Okay, well, technically, any trip to the Reach starts like this. Bunch of us standing there, and someone's like, well, so what do we do next? The Reach, the Reach, the Reach, the Reach, the Reach, and then everyone's like, the Reach, and then you walk down the street, the Reach. Where are you lads going? Reach, Reach, Reach. They're going to the Reach.
Jesus Christ.
Which never actually made sense, because the hotel was called the Regent Hotel. Was it a hotel?
Oh.
It was called the Regent Hotel. it was just a pub.
Oh, okay.
Maybe they had some rooms upstairs. We never went up there. We lived 3 minutes away from there.
Yeah, fair.
But yeah, so it was the Regent Hotel, the Reg.
Yeah.
Except if you were to spell Reg, it would just be REG, which is actually Reg. the Reg. Anyway, so we'd all head down there,
Oh man.
grab a few beers. Fucking Thursday night. Why was it Thursday night? I don't know why it was a Thursday. Why wasn't it a Friday night? That would make so much more sense. No university the next day. But no, Thursday night, university the next day, packed full of uni students, and you're just getting drunk, and then you're like, okay, fucking lads, I don't know what fucking going down, but fucking it's karaoke time. Someone's like, grrr! And then like fucking little Aaron gets up there and he's fucking up there rapping, and you're just like, I need a pee. And then you walk into the bathroom, and then you walk out, and someone else is up there, and you're like, yes, shit, I still need a pee.
What the fuck?
You're like, why did I walk in there and just stand there for 5 seconds going, what the fuck did I come in here for again?
Fucking hell.
And then there's like some dude painting. You're like, why are you
Why is it what?
Oh, they had like this little outdoor smokers area.
Yeah.
But like on Thursday nights, I just like get like a local artist, and he'd like come in with like a canvas and just like put it up on the wall, and he'd just like spend the night like talking to people, drinking, and like doing like some painting. Like one time it was like this fucking sweet ass octopus thing like holding the number 7. I don't know why it was holding the number 7, but it was like Cthulhu had just stolen 7 fucking numbers. It's fucking stealing our numbers. And he was like, yes it is.
Okay.
Cthulhu took 7, so you can't use it anymore.
Oh no.
But yeah, so like that was fucking the Reach. The Reach was fucking awesome. And then it got sold. And it was still awesome. And they still did karaoke on a Thursday night. But Thursday night was like the only night you could go there and have a party after that. Whereas like every night before it'd been like, yeah! Whereas like then after that it was like, except Wednesdays. I might be wrong, but I distinctly remember they got going on a Wednesday once. And like everyone was just sitting down being calm, and I was like, the Reach?
Huh? What's happening?
Like, hang on, there is a missing amount of lad energy here. There's also like the tab area in the back, which is somewhere I never went into.
That sounds about right.
Until one day I did, and I was like, oh my god, there's like booths here and tables that are solid and don't shake when you put your drink on them. It was the most eye-opening thing, because I was just like, it's actually a real pub up here. And everyone's like, yeah, did you not know this place happened? I'm like, no, I've never been up those 3 stairs. I stop at them and like, oh, that looks dangerous.
But you'll go up the spiral staircase.
Hey, that's George. No, that's James on George. Jackson's on George.
Something on
George is on Jackson's.
What the fuck?
It's named one. It's either on Jackson Street or George Street. But whatever the other one is, it's either Jackson's on George, or George on Jackson's, or Jake's on George. But it's 2 men's name.
Okay.
And one of those men is on the other men.
Okay. Fair enough.
And yes, I will go up those staircases. Because that's where the beer garden is.
It's also a very dangerous set of stairs.
It's only the most dangerous pub in all of Sydney.
Yes.
They put some wires up, okay? It's safe now.
Okay. What about that?
Except where you go like, I could fall through these wires, and they're like, that's how people die. Because you're sitting there looking at these like wires that like have a gap this big, and you're like, no, if I wanted to, that's not stop. I'm going over this rail, and they're like, yeah, I know, right? But that's how people die. They fall over the rail, so we put the wires up. It's like, no, because now it just is a challenge. Now it's just it's like, this isn't going to stop me. See, look.
Ah!
How did the deaths increase after we put in safety measures? Oh well, you see, to drunk people, it was a challenge.
Fucking idiots.
They're drunk people.
I'm aware. That's why they're fucking idiots.
Rare.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's funny. That is funny.
Jackson's on George. What was the other one? Oh yeah, then there was also the Donny. And
Okay.
the Donny was the pub that like sponsored us.
Okay.
So we'd go there after every football game,
Yeah, fair.
and because there'd be a tab.
Fuck yeah.
That was like a real pub. Like you go in there, you sit down, you chat to people, you go upstairs. They don't have any safety stuff upstairs. It's like no like bars or anything. It's just like no. We're a respectable place. And you're like, why is it just an open fire pit? I don't know. This doesn't seem safe. I've had 12 and a half beers. I'm really interested in this fire pit. And people are like, no. And you're like, hold on. Is there a pool table? And they're like, yes. I'm like, okay, let's go play some pool. Then you go and play some pool, have a few more beers, chat to some people.
And then find yourself by the fire again.
Yes.
Yeah, I knew it.
Chat to some people. Back by the fire.
Yes.
Leaving the Donny. It's like 10 o'clock at night. Everyone's like, we should go home. And then someone's like, sorry. You're like, wow, hang on.
Oh, now that this is... That sounds right, actually.
Absolutely. Of course it is.
It's 100% correct.
That's not happened to me on this last Saturday night. What did I do? We left the Oxy.
Okay.
Oh, after you left. I tackled Jordan.
It's on Friday?
Yeah.
Not Saturday.
No, I didn't do anything Saturday. I went bowling.
I'm aware.
You were there.
You're the one that said Saturday night.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Gee.
I was bowling on Saturday.
There's video evidence of you saying on Saturday night.
You're full of shit. Anyway, so we what did we do? So we left the Oxy after you had left.
Yes.
I tackled Jordan. He doesn't know what a tight end is.
No.
Technically, tight ends don't tackle, but
yeah.
as I've always said, that's if I was in
Was
America.
it a tackle or was it just a fucking...
Oh no, it was a tackle. I hit him hard. Down and around.
Oh, okay, you did actually tackle him. Okay.
Oh,
I thought you just knocked him down.
Oh no, I hit him hard. I was just like expecting him to kind of like go with it, but he didn't. He had braced himself, which was probably the worst thing he could have done because one, he's a tiny little human being.
He's small. He is.
And all of the bracing in the world wasn't going to help him there. No. Two, had he actually gone with it, we both would have kept going. But because he had braced, I kept going and he went down. So that happened. Then we were at the go. Talking to the people.
Okay, yeah.
There were some people we'd gone with. Then we hit the dance floor because there was a Finnish guy there.
Okay.
And he was like, "Oh, we're going to dance," and we're like, "Okay." And then Jordan was like, "I'm leaving. See you later." And I was like, "Okay." Actually, he sent me that message. I was like, "Oh, Jordan's going home." But then Jordan hadn't gone home. But then everyone else was like, "Oh, we're leaving the go now." I'm like, "Oh, well, I'll go home then. I'll walk home. Whatever." Yeah. And they're like, no, we're going to Adam's. I'm like, "Oh, I don't really know Adam." They're like, "No, come on, you gotta come to Adam." I was like, and I was like, "Okay."
Then he ended up at Adam's.
What I'll do is I'll walk with you to Adam's. Once you guys are all there, I'll leave. And then I walked to Adam's, and then Hamish was there. You know, young Hamish? Yeah. And he was like, "Darcy!" And I was like, "Okay, I'll come in and say hello to Hamish." And I was talking to some other people who I knew who were there. And then Earl came out, and I was like, "Earl, what the fuck are you doing here? You're an old man. You should be at home in bed." And he said something in Erlenese, which was completely indecipherable to the human.
At a certain point, yeah, it becomes that, yeah.
And then he was like, "Buzz," and I was like, "Oh, well," and so I'd stayed talking there, and I was like, "Oh, well, I'll thank Adam, for having me here and whatever." So we went up. Me and Hamish went up into Adam's room. I walk in, and Jordan's just sitting in the corner, giggling. Yep. And then I ended up staying for like another hour, just chatting to people about shit, and Jordan giggling. Weird night.
Yeah. But I missed it because I had work in the morning.
Yep, that's why we're doing this weekend karaoke.
Yeah.
We just got to get everyone to kind of just go along with it. So like, no, just be cool. Just be cool. It's like, "Oh no, but I don't like doing karaoke." It's like, "No, you're fucking fine. You just get up there and you just belt it out. You just fucking do it."
I didn't even do that at Jaden's party. I relied on everyone else making a shit ton of noise and I just pretended.
I know, because you're a fucking pretender. See you in the dark, you know they all pretend.
Yes. I do live in the dark too.
You do live in the dark. You're a monster. No, but I'm hoping. As I said, it's
yeah, it should be good.
It's just good fun to go out and do something that's stupid every now and then. Like no one's fucking. Trust me, there's gonna be so many people there who can't actually hold a tune and don't know a tune, have never seen a tune. You know, those people will be there and they're just super drunk and they're just like up there going like.
It's true.
You know, like quickly, someone get the microphone out of that person's mouth. They're choking on it.
Now pass it to the next person. Huh?
Okay, you're gonna want to lick off all of that slobber.
It's not gonna sound
Wait,
good.
hold on. I think that's how we fucking. That's how disease is.
Oh shit! Yeah, just stop. Oh, he's already done it. Oh.
As I said, if I caught COVID at the gym, it's probably because of my habit of walking in and licking all of the equipment.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Just to claim it as your own.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I want to use these dumbbells, but just in case.
Yes.
Other people's.
This is the
sweat.
correct way.
Other people's sweat. Delicious.
Ah, salty.
It's disgusting.
I'm aware it is.
Why do you do it?
I don't.
No, but oh fuck, man, yeah, no.
Yeah.
This weekend, have a good time. Have a good time. Go and have a breezy night Saturday. Oh, and I think on Friday I'll talk to the people at the Heritage because someone told me last week
Yeah.
that my cocktail boy works the Saturday night, and I'm like, well, that's perfect. Karaoke and cocktails. I'm like, I could get so many people in karaoke and cocktails. Oh.
Yes, you could.
Yes, I could.
That would work.
Which also helps that I'm very handsome. So people just like doing what I tell them to.
Fucking Christ.
Excuse me, you started a whole podcast with me just because I told you to.
Fuck off. You suggested it. You didn't tell me to do it.
I said, Kris, get your ass over here.
I don't recall that being the statement.
Oh, mate, it was 2022, September, like.
Would have been September, yeah.
So there's so much shit in there.
Would have been late September, alright?
Probably.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, that was a thing. I still don't believe that you told me to get the fuck over here and then I just came over here and did a podcast.
Oh, no, we were like, we're going to do a podcast. And you were like, okay. And I was like, I'm going to do it on a Wednesday night. And you're like, okay. It's like, cool. You can't do anything else on Wednesdays anymore. And you were like, okay.
Wasn't doing anything anyway.
Still do what I told you to because I'm so handsome.
No, that's not what
I'm
happened.
slightly emo.
Very.
I have so much fringe.
you do. I also
Look at it all. Look at it all.
I also have fringe. It's pushed up.
I usually push it up. It's just that I washed my hair last night and then I woke up and it was all down. And I was like, holy shit.
That does not happen with my hair.
I was like, holy shit. My hair's like dead straight. But I also have two cowlicks. And I was like, I must have like slept like pressing my face into the pillow for my cowlick to not activate.
Should not be there.
Cowlick activate.
Yeah, no, I don't have straight hair.
Well, but no, because we'll just leave that.
Fuck off.
We'll leave that, you curly prick.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh my god. Oh, hilariously funny. Hilariously funny. Yeah, so now we got to like convince Jordan that Saturday night he's got to come out and do karaoke.
Or we just drag him to the Heritage.
We just like
and just don't want him.
we could do that.
That'd probably work.
Well, I could tell him he could say no, and I could still drag him.
Yeah,
We literally proved that on Friday night.
Yeah,
He
we
can't do
did.
anything that I don't want him to.
No, he's got no choice. And if he fights, there's two of us. It just makes it easier for us.
Okay, you hold one of his hands, and I'll hold the other one. Jordan, we're going.
We're going. But I don't want to. And then, what we do is we start skipping. He'll have no choice but to start skipping too.
Yes, he will. And then we'll just pick him up, throw him over the shoulder, walk him away.
Yep.
As I said, I spent a lot of time in Sydney just being the big dog.
Seems fair.
But you know, just like being the person who's they're like. I remember some of my first years, and for some reason, might have been when I was a third year, but my first year seemed to like at the time to me like year sevens like they were so small and like tiny, and I was just like, oh, you guys are so cute. But I was with them somewhere doing something, and I was just like, I ended up like having to look after 3. Oh, it was fucking Waldo's birthday. Waldo's birthday. I ended up having to look after like 3 of them in the middle of the city. I'm drunk. I've like fucking smashed my knee into a table, so I'm in immense pain, and I've got these fucking 3 first years running all over the shop, and I'm just like fucking standing there at the bus stop being like, you, get the fuck back over here. Get out of the fucking garden. Why are you licking taxis?
What? Why was he licking taxis?
I don't know. And like, there's like other people at the bus stop. It's like 1:30 in the morning, and these other people at the bus stop who have just like been out in the city, not drunk at all, sitting there pissing themselves laughing. And like one of them's just like, "You're like the conductor," because I'm standing on this fucking thing, and just being like, "Get the fuck back over here, you get over here." So, like, it's hilarious. I had like another senior with me. I think it might have been Boots, but he was. And I was just like, "The fuck?" And then he's like, "Oh no, so and so's run off." I'm like, "Go get them." And he's just like, "Okay." And I'm fucking just like grabbing them and like holding them, being like, "You stay fucking next to me." It was like baby wrangling.
Oh, what the fuck?
But I was, as I said, I was also incredibly drunk, so I'm like, just, yeah. That's why Boots, obviously, because Boots wasn't as drunk as me. Yeah. But he was just like letting me be in charge, because I just climbed on the tallest fucking thing, was just screaming at them.
God damn it.
Oh, it was so stupid.
Yes, yes, it was.
But also good times. Good
funny,
times.
it's funny shit.
Oh, it always is. It always is.
Oh, damn.
Oh, well, we have been rambling on for very, very long time now. Thank you for joining us. If you like the video, consider liking, sharing, commenting, or subscribing. Me and Kris will be back doing more podcasty stuff, more video gaming stuff.
Yes.
As the channel continues to grow, we intend to do more live stuff as well.
Yes.
Snow Trip 2025, baby. Ghost hunting, this is when Nick does get that check through the mail to us. You know.
Waiting on it,
Yeah, Nick, what the fuck, man?
Yeah. They're looking at painting a room at the moment. Not even... It's going to be a while, apparently.
No, fuck. Painting a room.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like, you know, we love, actually, I was thinking about this today. Or maybe yesterday.
Thinking about what?
Maybe the day before yesterday.
Okay.
I was thinking about the amount of, what's the term I'm thinking of? Narcissistic.
Okay.
Narcissistic. It's narcissism.
Yeah.
But the amount of narcissism one must have to make a podcast, to make a YouTube channel. And I was like, oh man, that suits me really well.
Yeah.
Like, I am great, aren't I?
For fuck's sake.
Anyway, guys, thank you for joining us. We will be back with more stuff. We always are trying to grow and do more things. So if there is anything you would like to see, we're going to try it. We're going to try it, Kris. Maybe. Yeah. I'm also very lazy. But I'm also pretty great. See you later, guys.
See ya.
You're ugly, no one loves you.
Oh, thank you.
That's okay.
I knew that. I was waiting for that today. No one said it.
I haven't said it in a while.
No, you haven't. You haven't. It's so nice to hear it occasionally. Yeah.
I went out on the weekend. I didn't get COVID or bring it back home. So.
Wait, did you get COVID?
No.
Yeah, I thought you were the only one that didn't get it. I was told that.
You know why?
Why?
Because I probably did have it, and it's a mindset. It's all in here, okay? If you don't think you're sick, you won't have symptoms of your sick.
That is not how that works.
No, it is actually. Every time you think you're going to get sick, you just stop being sick and be legendary instead.
Yeah, and that's why you all get sick often. And
I don't get sick often.
She's
it's
also
just like you have literally a permanent lung damage. Okay?
She's also a bitch, so she's the exact type of person who'd be a carrier, not someone who becomes symptomatic.
Oh,
that's
that
what
is
John
true.
said, because
yeah.
he said that he got sick. But
Like
he
if you're the like absolute worst person in the world, you will never catch COVID because you'll just always be asymptomatic.
He said,
and you'll just be around being like, I feel perfectly fine. Come here, lick everyone's eyeballs, and then they're all
So,
dying,
John
and you're
said
just
that,
like,
right?
why is everyone so sick? By the way, I also chugged like 57 beers.
John
Also,
said that,
I was
right?
fucking this chick the other night.
John
and she's
said
such
that,
a
right? And I said to him, he goes, I'm starting to feel a bit sick. And I said, well, I don't have COVID, so you can't have COVID from me at least. He said, no, you're probably like a fucking carrier just sent to destroy the world. And I said, hopefully I take you out first.
Yes.
It is the most infectious disease of our lifetime. I'm actually surprised it took me 4 years to catch it.
That's true. It did take 4 years. That's a shocker.
Yep.
Took me a little over a year. I was shocked on that one.
Anyway,
Especially with
but yeah, no, because I was thinking about that. I've been thinking about that a lot because I was like, fucking Kalisha hangs around with sick people all the fucking time.
She does.
I'm like,
I don't care as much.
did I bring him into the house?
Or did you?
Or did someone else bring him into the house and I was just the unfortunate one to catch it? Because the other thing, and it's terrible, but when it's late at night and you just walk to the fridge and you just grab the bottle and drink straight out of it.
Yeah. Who else did it?
Kalisha. Kalisha does exactly the same thing.
Yep.
And it's like, yeah, who would be the first person to catch it? Me.
Yes.
Because I can always tell if she's fucking drunk out of the milk. Because I'm like, why does the milk taste like lip gloss? Oh, fuck. Wipe it down. But I was like, oh,
yeah.
fuck. And I'm like, yeah, no, that would actually make a lot of sense. If she brought it into the house, I would be the first one to catch it.
Yep. Yes, you would.
Anyway, that's a conspiracy theory. But again, she never tested.
No, she didn't.